Alright, this is our one take because we only have enough battery for one. Hi guys!
Hi.
It's been
Months.
years.
Months.
Decades.
I don't even remember the last review we actually put up. It may have been Wonder Woman?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And the
Yeah.
poster is still back there, by the way.
Mine is on my wall. It is on my wall.
Wait, by the way. Happy Halloween, guys. No, we didn't see this on Halloween. This is a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. So, in the grand tradition of everything, we got wasted and watched, we got wasted.
I was going to say, I was freaking lied to. Never mind.
No, you weren't lied to.
Yeah.
Look, it's empty. See? Here, you want a shot? I think there's like half a drop left.
No.
Here.
We have one take movie. We saw Thor today.
I have one shot. Go ahead. It's yours.
There's okay, literally a drop. Literally a drop.
It's the emergency drop, the most important one. Because she's my friend, and she deserves it. She puts up with all this bullshit. Anyways.
That's a whole other video.
Anyways. So, we saw Thor the Dark World, and...
The Dark World?
Oh, right. See, this movie was so forgettable, it made me remember the other film. The one that no one's seen.
This was a great movie.
You know what?
I was entertained the whole way through.
It was very entertaining. I will say that. Okay, I'm lying. It was a great film. It was 100% great. Oh, by the way, shout out to Sean Arnett, guy who is the head of human resources.
Sean.
We saw your name. We saw your name in the ending credits, and we said, you know what? We have to give you a shout out. Because you.
Just for you.
You are the man that hires and fires all the interns. You know, all the people who don't actually do anything but do everything to make the movie. So thank you for doing your job. Fuck, I don't remember anything. Anyways, yeah. So the movie. The plot of the movie is. Well, yeah, it starts off good. It starts off with all the trailer fodder that we had originally. So
Fodder.
Yeah, it's true. You take the trailer, and it moves through it, fairly rapidly, and then we get to the big reveal. Yes, Loki is actually Odin, who is actually Loki. I get that backwards. Fuck.
Yeah, see, I should preempt by saying I've seen the first Thor movie once in my life. A while ago, haven't seen the second one, so I was playing catch up today. So yes.
Anyways, why are my eyes watering? Anyways, so Thor shows back up on Asgard after defeating the big bad, and Loki's there sitting there being a fat ass, and he comes back and he's like, "Oh, you're being a fat ass. Clearly, you're not my dad, Odin." So he goes and he takes him. Like, right off the bat, they're just retconning everything from the second film, I guess. And this film does stand on its own. It would stand on its own for a while, but it seems like it's a nice aside.
And for people like me who haven't been totally caught up, it's not hard to figure out.
Correct.
From this movie.
Correct. You don't need to be quite honest, and this makes total sense in my mind. Marvel has made a film that you would absolutely not have to have seen any of the other movies to go and see. Not even the original Thor. This is a good first timer Marvel movie. And you're probably wondering, why would they do it? Well, it's quite simple, you see. As that old couple reminded us, the original Iron Man, which kicked off this whole thing, was like, what, 20 years ago? So there's a whole group of people coming to see these films that aren't immersed in any of this stuff, right? They don't know about how Iron Man affects this shit and that shit and whatever, right? They don't know any of that. So because of that, it's good that it's easy enough and it's loose enough that they can come in, get absorbed in and then go from there. This was very Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's the one thing about Marvel. It's exquisitely colorful. Even in the garbage dump where Thor ends up, it's ridiculously, everywhere is very colorful. Their use of music is amazing. The timing
Immigrant song. Sorry.
I come from the land of the ice and snow in the midnight
I
sun
grew up with
the hot
classic rock in my house, so
strings
Zeppelin is
groove.
like, if I didn't like it, I'd be disowned. So I was happy to see it in there. A lot.
Oh, but this film did not disappoint.
No.
It was a very good Thor film.
Lots of the humor.
Not Zoe Saldana. Who's the one that played the Valkyrie? Come on, my brain.
Tessa something.
Tessa, yes, the British black girl. She was awesome in this film.
Her intro was my favorite, maybe my favorite scene in this movie, where she's like trying to get her things to work, and then she's just like, "I'm gonna kill you all," and she did.
And she did.
I'm like, "You go, girl."
That's the one thing. Marvel may not have put out a female-led superhero movie, Wonder Woman all the way, but
DC.
But oh, guys, Justice League is gonna suck.
You'll see us here next week for
suck.
that.
You know it's gonna suck when you
Only
know when,
going for the Flash and Wonder Woman.
you know when they release multiple trailers that show multiple parts of the same scene, and all the different parts around it. You know that they're going for broke. They're like, "Fuck, we left so much shit on the cutting room floor, you guys." I guarantee you, none of those things are going to be in the film.
We'll see.
Look, quick aside. The Justice League trailer started off as this dark, gritty thing, and then it moved into this ha 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 ha, and then it's kind of like, we're still super serious. And now it's like, oh, you poor darlings, you had no idea what to do with this, did you? You just said, okay, cool action scene, cool action scene, cool action scene. We're going to buy the rights to that music song, cool action scene, cool action scene, cool action scene. I will bet you cash money tonight. I'll bet you the tickets.
Okay. Well,
Christina,
it's his turn next time anyway.
TP. I will bet you the ticket price that Justice League stinks. I know it's my turn to pay next time, but if Justice League stinks, you pay for the next ticket.
Nope.
Yep.
No dice. You gotta pick something else.
I bet you the ticket price.
No.
Okay, fine. 50 Shades Freed. You have to come see 50 Shades Freed if it stinks.
Okay.
Yes. I got it on camera.
I kind of own him for that anyway.
Law.
He came to Allegiance with me.
That piece of shit film.
Okay, back to Thor.
Anyways, no, why are we talking about Thor? This was a good film. Whenever it's a good film, we have literally nothing to say.
That's true.
Because you can't spoil the through line. Jeff Goldblum is hysterically funny. I don't watch any of the Guardians of the Galaxy space opera films. This really is what this movie is like.
Lots of people showed up. We have Cumberbatch showed up at the beginning. Mm-hmm. That was good. That was another favorite scene of mine when he's just toying with them, really.
As I said, they cut through a lot of trailer fodder real quick.
Yeah.
And you want to know something? With every single person that they're bringing into the Marvel, they're going to have I fully expect to see Jennifer Lawrence and Uma Thurman and all these other characters.
Put it past them. Infinity War is going to be insane.
And that's the thing. Even though Marvel, back to the original point, even though Marvel has not yet released a female-led movie, the females that are in their films, even though they all play second fiddle, are very good, very strong, very necessary supporting characters. Because let's face it, Thor and Loki would not have gotten off-world if not for Tessa. Right? If she hadn't...
Yeah, we're using her real name because I actually can't remember her character name.
And you want to know something? She's a drunk and I love her. I'm going to marry her.
And Cate Blanchett makes a good villain, my god. Like, she scared the crap out of me.
Cate Blanchett has always been a great villain.
Yeah, I don't know her too well, too. Like...
She was she was the White Witch in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
That would be Uma Thurman.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's not Uma Thurman. I know Poison Ivy. That's not Poison Ivy. That was Cate Blanchett.
When we get above ground, I will look it up.
I'm pretty sure it was Cate Blanchett. Yes, we're doing this in a bunker because, as you know, Donald Trump is president of the United States and he can nuke us at any time.
What else? I'm trying to think.
That killed the mood. Fuck it!
No, I'm trying to think. I like the humor. It's fun. It was fun going to see this movie in a the movie theater was packed, and every time something funny would happen, to have everybody around you laughing and enjoying themselves, I'm like, this is nice.
This is a great movie to riff with. This is wonderful. She puts up with me talking through the entire movie. I don't know why.
You're pretty good though this time. That's how you can tell it's a good movie too, when we're both just like, yeah.
No, this movie had great scenes of everything. This was a comedy with action elements.
Yeah,
that is what this
the
film
humor was. I love it. Very witty.
Elements.
Very. Yeah.
Bright, colorful. The cinematography on this was amazing. I didn't care too much for the rock monster. Like, I understand.
I get why he was there. He's meant to like him.
I understand his shtick. Like, I understand his shtick. But after, like, the first 2 or 3
You're
times,
go
that's
away.
like...
Yeah.
And I think Thor now has a new love interest. So, but interesting to see what happens, because as we know, Loki now has the Tesseract, and it looks like they're about to be captured by Thanos or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, you got it,
Thanos. So it looks like Thanos is about to get his
first. The big one. Yeah.
Looks like he's about to get his first Infinity Stone, and the most important one, because that's the one that'll let him get all the others, right? He could just teleport from one place to the next and go, Infinity Stone, Infinity Stone, Infinity Stone.
I'm learning the lore a lot as I go.
You know me, guys. I'm a layperson. I'm nerd adjacent. So, yeah. How would you rate this film? Put a scale on it.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I'd go like 8 or 9. I really enjoyed it.
Solid. I would say a definite 10. I would say definite 10 out of 12, right? Definite 10 out of 12. Yeah. This film, it had a couple parts that dragged on for a little bit. There were quite like Stanley's cameo was hysterical.
Oh my god, yeah.
Right? But even so,
I don't want to spoil that in this video.
You know what? It really does show what these films have evolved from starting as a straight action film to, look, we want to please everybody. Let's bring it all in. Let's make it bright. Let's make it colorful. DC, you got catch up to do. I mean, come on.
Though I will give you Wonder Woman. Always.
You have the arguably better properties. Why do you fuck it up so often?
I love your heroes more than the Marvel ones, but
like, look, look, Batman Forever. I mean, look, I know
what?
Right? Batman Forever. Look, I'll defend Batman and Robin and Batman Forever. I will defend. Yes, that's right. I'll defend the Bat Nipple. I'll defend the Bat Nipples movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Uma Thurman chewing scenery like no one's business. I will defend that movie to the death, and I'll tell you why. If it wasn't for that film, this bright, colorful Marvel spectacle that we just saw would not exist, because that's what DC film used to be. DC films used to be these bright, colorful spectacles. And
what happened?
Well, what happened was Batman Forever. Batman Forever completely tanked the DC franchise, and it burned the whole thing to the ground and had them start again. And that's when you got Blade, right? The Blade trilogy, which is this really dark, gritty thing. And that's how come all of the DC movies, because they started back from Blade, and then they've been copying Blade ever since. And the reason they've been doing it that way is because Batman Forever completely burned their franchise to the ground. So, and Marvel saw them and said, okay, DC's going dark, we're going light. This film would not exist if not for George Clooney being drunk on set and Uma Thurman being a fucking boss. So you want to know something? You should be thankful that Batman Forever exists.
Shout out to Batman Forever.
And that guy from HR, whose name we forget, Sean.
No, we said Sean. There was an Emily something. I don't know.
No, she's from art direction.
Oh,
she's the one who's in charge of the interns, right? She's the intern. She's the intern recruiter. Anyways, so this is a good film.
Go see it. Please go see it.
This is a very good film. A little bit paint by numbers for a Marvel movie, but still quite enjoyable.
I really enjoyed it.
This was
all the way through.
The Hulk might have been in this film, but this was no Hulk movie.
Again, like you were saying, he's a good side character. Even though I love Mark Ruffalo, I do.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo is a great addition to the movies. You want to know something? Here's what I honestly hope. I do hope that Hulk gets his film. Like, let's face it. He just finished his thing with Asgard. I know you're tired. We're going home in a second.
Yes, I'm good.
He just finished his thing on Asgard. Surely the Planet Hulk crossover must be coming, right? Because Planet Hulk exists, right? I've heard about it through other things, right? So, I need that scene of Hulk sitting on a throne with like 3 women like chained to his leg, and it's like, oh god, this is like super rapey. But even so, you can tell that this guy is like the god of this universe. This guy, come on, you can do it. The Hulk is not that bad.
I like it. It's fine.
Surely someone out there must have some imagination for what they could do with the Hulk.
You would think. They'll just keep cranking these movies out, so I'm sure eventually there will be one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Same time as Half-Life 3 comes out.
Or Kingdom Hearts 3 at this point, but anyway.
All right. Peace out, guys. We will see you for the Justice League movie.
Yeah.